Welcome to Star Trek Empok Nor, played in the Star Trek Adventures role-playing game. We are the Cobalt Cafe, and I am Tara, your GM. So, with us today, we have in order from Colin to the side. We have Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Lieutenant Commander 16, a former Borg Starfleet officer.
We have Tom.
I'm Tom. I play Dan, a former Starfleet officer, but not a Borg.
We have Ev.
No, I am playing Muton, a very quirky scientific thing.
We have CD.
I am CD. I play Razador, a businessman and occasionally a professional wrestler, I guess now.
And we have Amy.
I'm Amy. I play former Lieutenant Commander Berg, a Tellarite pilot.
All right, let's just get right into the last time on. So on our last episode, our crew was heading out to collect some torpedo launchers and disruptors to attach to the station so they could actually use all of the nice new weapons they were getting in um, on their from their Klingon friends. But something went wrong, and they didn't leave their transwarp space, and turns out there were a bunch of Borg on board. Well, actually, a bunch. I more of a handful of Borg on board, but included a Borg queen. Um, they managed to take care of that group, but it turns out there were a bunch more that were created and were teleported to some mystery ship that was cloaked, which has now gone through the Bajoran wormhole into the Delta Quadrant to cause who knows what kind of havoc. Our crew, along with the Defiant from DS9, went through the wormhole to chase after them and destroy them before, you know, Borg got loose in that quadrant of space. Did I miss anything?
A little teaser at the end.
Oh yeah, it seems like that there was a maybe a Federation ship involved in that cloaked ship.
I think that was everything.
I think that's everything. So yeah, you guys are currently in uh okay. So question: you get through the wormhole
Mm-hmm.
and you have a trail, like a warp trail.
Mm-hmm.
The question is do you want to do warp travel and follow it, um, being able to continuously scan and follow and slow the Defiant down? Do you want to travel via warp and have the Defiant go first and then you catch up to it because it's got better warp engines than you? Do you want to transwarp in the direction and guess where they might come out? Uh,
Let's
and
see
then
if I
have the Defiant warp? Or the last option is you can try to get the Defiant in the same corridor as you, which would be pretty damn difficult.
let's see if we can extrapolate their destination first.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just so
reason
we have something to
science,
look at.
I imagine.
Yeah, reason science for me.
Focus in. I don't have anything.
I mean, people can assist if they want.
I'm sure
What
if you're
would you
down
need
for
to
anything good.
assist?
14.
I don't know, justify something for me.
What was your goal, Colin?
I'm trying to figure out based on their last known course and maybe any residual like warp particles or whatever in the area, trying to figure out where they could possibly be heading.
Oh,
And
maybe I could help you. Sorry, go on.
I was saying I can help from a tactics angle. I can do like reason security or something to figure out strategically kind of where they'd be going.
Moto will be willing to assist scientifically in order to trace those particles and give you a better pinpoint location.
Okay.
I mean, both of you can assist. That just ups the screw
It
up
can be either
threshold.
or. What would be my role for it? So I can give it the score.
Probably reason
for-
science or possibly control engineering if you're like trying to use the sensors to like more accurately measure the particles and where they get stronger or weaker.
You would be trying to go for the reason science. That would be a 17. Not sure what you
Yeah,
got.
that's better than my
We could do it
15.
together.
So.
Maybe we could get like something better that we didn't notice if we.
Well, this is only I haven't given you a challenge ratio yet.
Yeah,
To get a general idea of where they're going, you like direction. It's a 2, but if you want like an exact kind of like they're probably going to go to this system, it's going to be a 3.
I think you guys are good with 4 dice.
We'll
Yeah.
see. Tom, what's yours? 15?
yeah.
15-1 or 15 something else?
Yeah, 15-1. I'm more of a
Yeah, you don't have any other.
yeah.
And
How about I do a reason con and try to think about where a Federation ship might, and knowing what type of warp they could do. But
You don't actually know it's Federation.
Yeah, we don't
That's
know
just-
that. That was
that was a teaser fun thing.
oh darn it. Okay. But do I know that they about the warping? Oh, you
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah, you could definitely do a con if you wanted. Again, if you all are participating, you can and roll
Yeah,
5 dice. It
I
just drops the
don't trust.
ratio down.
I
Of
also
every
have
person that helps.
astronavigation. Would that help if I'm trying to think of it like that?
Oh yes, that would help. I'm just saying, every time you someone assists in a roll, it drops the critical fail level by 1 number. So it starts, only 20, and then it takes a step every additional.
Okay, so yeah, I'll assist too then.
okay. Well, then we're gonna need. Okay.
And that is the max.
Yeah.
Yes. 4, 5. Actually, that's 1 too many.
Yep. The ship would not be able to help in this instance.
Never mind. That's exactly how many we need then. All right, Amy, what's your number?
Um, if I have a focus in astronavigation, would it be just my con then?
It would be your
no,
reason plus con, and then your success or your crit number would be your con.
Okay, so 9-5.
What your reason is 9?
Reasons 9, con
Okay,
is 5,
so it's
and
actually
I got
14-5.
oh
Yeah,
sorry,
14-5.
14-5. My bad.
All right, Ever, what's your number?
Sorry, I have 17. I don't know if research and development would work.
No, this is a 17-1.
Then
Mhm.
yes, 71 for me.
And I'm 15-1.
17-1 for me and 15-1 for Tom. Okay. Quick change since Everoth and I both have the exact same number for this.
Mm-hmm.
I will be assisting, and he
Yeah.
can roll
Good idea.
the primary because I have a boost when assisting. All right. And then the critical failure number or the complication range is
17.
17. Regular, and then 19, 18, 17. Yeah, you're right. 17.
God damn.
Yeah. Okay. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus,
Yep,
I
you made it by 3.
generate extra momentum. Let's see here. Always have a focus. That doesn't help.
Unfortunately, you don't get any bonuses from scanning with your ship sensors because your ship did not help.
Hmm.
One extra question with obtained information. Realist is +1 momentum. Okay, so +1 momentum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what was the difficulty? 3?
3.
So 3 momentum on the first roll. Not bad, guys.
Hmm.
All right.
Okay, so you have a number of places they could be. There is one class M planet that is has a like local or has a small population of humanoids on it pre warp, and a like viewing station, like a Dominion like observation station. There is a pretty gnarly and big nebula, and a like a what looks like some kind of shipyard orbiting a planet.
So that could be a strategic target of some sort.
Oh yeah, those are the 3 things that are interesting in the direction they're going. That isn't like, just a class, a demon class planet or something like that. There's plenty of other things, but those are, between all of you, those are your best 3 guesses. You could always ask more questions, because with those momentum.
Oh, that's true. So these are all relatively close to the Gamma Quadrant side of the wormhole?
No, they
No.
are the closest one is I did them in from closest to furthest. So the M class planet, then the nebula, then the planet with the shipyard. The planet with the shipyard is about a week and a half out at the Defiance warp, so a little bit more gnarly for you.
All right. I'll spend 1 momentum and I can ask 2 questions. So, is there anything extraordinary in the databanks or on sensors about the nebula?
There are inside the nebula. There are rumors to be actually a few habitable planets, and as well, it really blocks sensors. Like, it just screws with sensors. So if you were to like try to scan in there, you would get just nothing.
All right. And then can we, based on the emissions and the speed that we've worked out of the ship that we're tracking, can we get any additional information on that ship?
It has a high warp. So we're talking, it's probably max speed is like probably 9.7 or 8.
Okay. I'm leaning towards the nebula, but if they're on the same line of bearing, there's nothing that says that we can't kind of hit them up in order, right?
If they were in different directions, it would be a problem, but no.
Yeah, they're all on the same bearing.
All right.
Could
I
they
would
have? Could
say.
they have?
Good.
Could they have reached anyone? Like all of them by now, or
No, not yet.
no? Okay.
If there wasn't the cooldown between uses of the quantum slipstream drive, I would say that we should just go to the first one and see if we can beat them there. But I think we should go to the nebula, and if there isn't anything of note in the nebula, then it's obvious that it's this planet with the shipyard. But that's just me.
Makes sense to me.
Nebula, the one where people would most likely be in danger too, right?
Well, the M-class planet has life on it, but it's pre-warp. There's
There is the
rumors.
viewing station. There's the viewing station up there too, like
Oh, right.
satellite.
There's rumors of habitable planets inside the nebula, and obviously the place where the shipyard is in orbit is
Well, if we go to
inhabited
the
in
first
some way.
place, we can maybe tap into that satellite or whatever. It might be able to help us.
It just seems like less of a strategic target to me. Like, I can't see any reason why the Borg would want to go there, or whatever ship they're on, whereas the other two seem like viable targets.
That's fair.
So I guess it's a choice between the shipyard and the nebula then.
And the nebula's closer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
We're still talking like a few days, like for you actually probably a week or two. Because what is your engine speed? It's like
Warp 5-ish.
Yeah, we're talking if you don't use your transwarp slipstream drive, we're talking a pretty long ride.
Yeah, so I would say that we should. How long will it take the Defiant at their top warp?
At their top warp, a few days,
And it would take us.
couple hours, like most of a day.
I think we should see about connecting our ships so we can take them with us into Slipstream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can also feel free to talk to them.
Yeah, they probably know the area better than we do. I mean,
Oh, that's true.
we
they
can
might
give
have
them
seen
the free.
Somebody talky should talk to the Defiant.
Oof. Okay.
So, yeah,
Any particular talking points?
Just tell them what we just figured out.
All
Maybe
right.
ask them.
I will go ahead and try to get a communication line patched through to the Defiant.
All right, there is a like higher ranking lieutenant who answers. He is like, Defiant.
Hello, this is Razador from the Fluffy Targ, right?
Yeah.
From the Fluffy Targ. We have figured out that the most likely bearing and locations where the ship will end up going. We were considering whether or not for us to use our own transwarp to arrive there in a couple hours, and whether or not it would be better to connect our two ships together. That way, you can also come into our slip drive.
You see him. You don't even have to have a body language for this. Have a physical like look on his face, and he goes, "If you think that we can travel in your wake or something, that's fine. But I wasn't even. But the main crew was out on an away mission, and this isn't normally my ship."
Oh.
You just see him look really nervous for a second and go, "If I blow up the Kira, or it's not Major anymore. What was it by the end?
I imagine
Commander?
Colonel is the next level up
Yeah.
from Major, but
Colonel Kira's ship, she's gonna kill me.
what's this guy's rank?
High Lieutenant. Like, a solid pip lieutenant.
I'll go take command. Yeah, I'll go take command. I have very little in the way of actual command skills, but I think between the two of us, or with the two ships, it's better to have like that sort of synergy between us.
Hmm.
So, normally the rule here is that you can spend a momentum to buy a character for a couple scenes. But if you're splitting yourselves between ships, what I would like you to do is remember you have your complement of dudes as well. If you want to bring any of your NPCs on board, feel free to do so, or leave them here while other people help crew the Defiant. So you can split your NPCs and your PCs how you want between the two ships.
Right. I'm inclined to take our NPCs along only because they're the only other currently serving Starfleet officers.
Yeah, probably that's fair.
So it would probably just be easiest though if everybody just took the character that's good at what they do on the Targ, right?
I mean, you can take your secondary characters because I think there's one for each. No, we're one short, right?
Yeah.
People can take an NPC, if they want to, and it doesn't. I don't care which one you guys take. Just figure it out for yourselves.
Do you guys want to play the same role on both ships, or do you want to mix it up so you could be like a pilot on one ship and science on another or something?
Will
one
that get
character.
confusing?
Sorry, you guys are both talking at once. Say that again.
Go
What are
on,
we
Amy.
I have one character.
That's fine too.
Okay, I'll just keep playing this one then.
Yeah, or you can literally have me play them too. I don't mind either way. However, which way you guys want to do it.
If we would prefer someone else to play another NPC, I can pick one of them up. I don't care which.
Honestly, most of these people are more ground related, anyways.
Mhm.
Wilderness survival. The
Oh,
difference.
so there's already set NPCs?
Yeah, over
Yeah.
here we have some that we've like acquired in our travels that are crew on board our ship. And so the way that NPCs work in Star Trek Adventures is they're actually like characters that are meant to be taken over by player characters when there's no reason for their normal characters to be somewhere.
Okay, now I get it. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. So, combat xenobiology, wilderness survival. Yeah, ground. Mostly ground, jury rigging, brigs, jails, and prisons, emergency medicine. I guess I'll take. I'll take the Andorian.
Okay.
He's an engineer and a good emergency medic. And I'll take the Cation because she's a good pilot.
All right, and leave the other two behind.
Yeah, I'll leave the other two on board the ship. So then that's two NPCs if we like totally split the party and need to have characters for other people to pick up. I guess that's it, right? Because you guys are a pretty full. Actually, you're even more complementary team with me not there. All right.
Sounds good. Okay. So, all right. What this is going to be is a difficult to get them behind you. This is going to be what do you call this when you all work together?
Extended task.
Extended task. So it is going to be I'm gonna say a 5 to do this. Challenge 3.
Oh man, this is a hard one. Okay.
I mean, usually we blow through these, so.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
So, if those who have never done an extended task before, basically what you do is you have to clear 5 of these, like, how would you call them? Challenge markers, Colin? Like,
Yeah.
challenge
You
mark.
need 5
Um,
breakthroughs.
breakthroughs, that's the word. Thank you. To complete the task, and each one has a challenge, a difficulty of 3 to beat. And there, you can gain more breakthroughs past the initial one, or on one roll. So there are ways to do it.
Yeah. So
But
each breakthrough requires 5 work, and 1 work is. Let me just go first so I can show.
yeah,
Mm.
So the problem is that these are all difficulty 3, and we only have 2 momentum.
you know what? I will be nice. I maybe made this too hard. We'll do 2 on them.
Okay. So I'm going to use reason engineering, and I am working out the mathematical equations that we're going to need in order to do this. So I'm going to roll my 2 dice against a 12, 16, a 16, 16, 1, because I don't have a thing.
I mean, you have transwarp theory.
Oh, I do have transwarp theory. Okay, so there's 16, 4.
Will the ship help?
Yes, the ship would have helped in this instance.
Okay, so the ship is going to roll at. I'm going to set it rolling, and then I'm going to look. Probably computer science or computers engineering.
Yeah, it looks like you made it with a challenge on there.
And that, okay, so I got 3 actually. No, I got 2. I don't know where that 7 turned into 2 for me. Okay.
And I will add a specific challenge to the Defiance in particular.
Okay, so you roll 3 challenge dice plus 1 for each level of your discipline that you used. And then you get the amount of work. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4 work, 5 work for the effect.
So you made 1.
So I made 1 plus momentum spend, or I'm sorry, plus anytime that you get a single breakthrough and roll an effect, you get a second breakthrough. So we just got 2 breakthroughs.
Okay. So you have 3 left.
All right. Somebody else has a turn.
And you just justify how you want to do it. So he's doing the math. What are other people doing? Oh, you actually would have rolled the Defiance thing, but I can guarantee you a 9 was under theirs.
Oh, yeah.
This is the math for what exactly again?
Well, you're all trying to get it so the Defiant can, because your transwarp drive, someone can like trail behind you while you're doing it and fly in the same gateway, but it's not an easy thing to do.
Can
So
I try to do the engineering part?
you could do engineering. You could be open communications between the two to like talk,
Communications.
communicate. Yeah, like just to make sure there's someone watching over the entire endeavor and barking orders. Like
Yeah, I will bark
you.
orders.
Okay. Um, so for this instance, it would be your presence, command, and workers' relations.
Alright, so 16.5.
And the ship would not help in this instance, so this is just you.
Challenger 2?
Challenge
Mhm.
it to you. Yep.
2 16s.
That's
Somehow.
2.
Nice.
All right, so then roll 3d6 plus 1 for each level of your discipline.
Level of
So
discipline?
8.
Yeah, so what discipline did you use? Engineering, I think?
Oh,
No, he used
no.
presence because he was like
Ah,
conveying
Oh, my
information
discipline
and
was
orders between the
command.
two.
So 8 dice?
there you go.
Mhm.
Sorry, I only know how to pull these individually.
That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, that's 8 dice.
One, two,
Pretty good
three,
roll.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you do 2 more breakthroughs. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you'd only need one more breakthrough to make this happen. Who
And
wants
we
to go
only need
next?
1 work to make that breakthrough.
Yep.
I was thinking I could use like control security and shipboard tactical systems to. Wait, actually, do we have a tractor beam before I?
Yeah.
Yeah, then yeah, to man the tractor beam so that they're as a way of like stabilizing them or something.
That absolutely is fine. You do not have a focus for this. So you're rolling your control, security,
Yep. So
and the ship will be assisting in this instance.
17-1, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it uses weapons structure and actually this would be a structure, and security. So you're looking at a 11 from the ship, 11-2.
Okay.
Ah,
Well, you did it, and you only have to roll one thing, so I
and an
think you're
extra
good.
momentum there, but another complication.
Yep, and one for this ship. You know what I'm gonna do instead of making a complication? I'm just gonna give you guys each ship a little bit of structure, a little bit of damage.
Oh, there you go.
So let us do uh 2 structure damage to each ship, or 2 stress, or whatever it's called for ships. I don't remember.
Trying to do this right.
You did it by a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Well done.
Okay, so you do it, but each ship has 2 damage on it. So yeah, it was not a pleasant ride. Like usually this is pretty smooth sailing. It's a little weird because your ship groans and moans while it does it. But this is the first time there was active like noises like almost the entire time, and like bounce, 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 re-equalize, bounce, 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 bounce. Ev, did you actually get involved in that at all?
Uh, yeah, I wanted to join, but I didn't knew what team.
Uh, you're unneeded, so you could have gone to sick bay, and that spent that half day getting patched up.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
And there are rules for this, but I'll just the Reman who works on you because your doctor is currently out. Luckily, like gives you like fixes you up in a very Klingon way. Like it's not as much like scan. Like it's not Federation at all. The dude down there is like, all right, you're gonna drink this soup now, eat this mushroom. All right, now we're gonna actually just fix that bit up and blah blah blah. And throughout the day, you actually at the end, I'll say just go ahead and clear out all your damage.
All right. Yeah, he'll feel much better after that, after a few mushrooms, and uh, yep, he'll be on call in case you guys need anything.
All right, Colin, you're the lieutenant. You're flying with is like feet white the entire time.
I have absolutely no social skills, and so any attempt that I make at like keeping him calm is not going to land well. So I think like anything, do not be alarmed, Lieutenant. If there is a problem, we will be dead almost instantaneously and never know.
Also, Colin, by the way, it looks like you accidentally deleted your Catan's focuses.
That actually happened before. Like when I scrolled over there, they're already gone.
Okay.
I have them somewhere, so I'll pull them out.
Cool. Yeah, these typing sheets are not good for.
Yep, lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool beans. All right, and you were going to the nebula first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not talking to you, Google. All right. So yeah, you guys were you bleeping out at the edge or in?
The edge. You definitely don't want to be like just bumping in
Unscannable
blindly.
nebula.
Yeah.
All right, and are you coming in cloaked or are you coming in just?
Oh, we can both cloak, huh?
I don't know if the second Defiant had a cloak.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
But for funsies, we'll say they did it again. So yes, you can both cloak. But you can only cloak once, I think, per like what was it? It's not session, it's per like scene.
Yeah. Yeah, let's yeah, we'll cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you both cloak as you pop out, and that was probably a good call because as you guys you pop out of it, there are a few Dominion ships floating out there. Not like actively like aggro or anything, but they're about. And you really shouldn't be over here.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll run quiet because they actually have the ability to scan for cloaked ships. Give them a wide berth. Do we think, based on the mathematical models, did we beat whatever ship is supposed to be here?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Because they only had a day start on you, and your transwarp drive is much faster.
Okay, well then let's find a good place to hide.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a giant nebula
Yeah.
that's unscannable.
Maybe
As well, you
one
could
of
do
us
scout around in there.
explores the nebula while the other one keeps an eye out for a cloaked ship.
Their cloak is much more dependable than yours. Your cloak is kind of held together by duct tape and...
Sure.
I mean, you can always teleport back and just tell the lieutenant to carry on.
No. Why don't you guys find a place to hide and observe, and I'll do a quick reconnoiter uh of the nebula, and then we'll do like a brackets for like our estimate if they were traveling here at top warp, when we would expect them to arrive, and I'll try and shoot to be done with the search by the time we would expect them to arrive.
Okay, so the Defiant is looking around,
Hmm.
and the Targ is hanging out.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Is there a strategic place we can put the tar?
I mean, like, yeah, right on the edge of the
Yeah.
nebula where the interference is, but that also means you have a hard time scanning out. So you guys would be it would raise the difficulty both ways.
Yeah.
So for every up to difficulty plus of +2. So let's say you go deeper in, and you would get a +2 defense to them scanning you, but you would also be at a -2 to scan anything out of there. Or difficulty get +2. So it's +2 in both directions. I can talk.
Let's probably stay more inward than outward then.
All right, so you want
Yeah.
it to be a difficulty 2 bonus or 1?
Is one if we're closer inside the nebula?
1 is more towards the edge. Difficulty 2 is the deeper you get going inside.
I mean, we'd have to roll. We'd have to have 4 successes to
Scan out. That's correct.
scan.
Okay, so we're better off at the edge.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. So that'd be a difficulty 3 to scan out, and they have a difficulty to scan in, but also you're cloaked, so
Hmm. And we're running quiet.
yep. All right. So Colin, you and your temporary crew have a little bit of search time, so you're just doing a pattern.
Yeah.
Search pattern. I believe that's an actual maneuver search pattern.
It might be. Communications. Helm nav. Huh. Oh, that's why. Haha. Okay. Zoop. Zoop. There we go.
Find it.
Sensors. Sensors. Sensors tasks. Assist pass ready. Override sensor sweep.
There we go.
Reason plus sciences assisted by ships. Sensors plus sciences with a difficulty of 0.
And then I assume you just ask a bunch of questions.
I would assume so.
Yeah. But it will be actually difficulty 2 because of the
Yeah.
nebula.
Okay, well I got 1, 2, what's the ship? Probably not 16. So I got 2. I got it
Probably.
right on.
Cool. And
another complication.
You left a wake.
That's actually maybe not a terrible thing. Because it's probably a good idea to have the Dominion ships on alert for a cloaked ship when the ship that we think is heading here comes here.
All right. So you made it on the nose. You can ask a question. You get you actually get 3 planets here.
All M class?
2M.
That's all I get without spending.
2M. One of the M classes is like got a lot of shit around it. Like there's a lot of interference. You can't tell if it's asteroids or like remnant metals or what have you, but it's like, got like just crap around it. Like Earth. It's got a lot of crap around it like Earth today.
Okay.
And the other one is like smaller and part of a so it's a moon of a gas giant. So it's an M class moon.
All right. Spending 1 momentum, asking 2 questions.
Okay.
Do any of the planets have a significant like ship presence around them?
So it's hard to tell with all the interference and the this and everything. That said, it would be really easy to hide ships in the junk planet. So you're not picking up anything active, but that doesn't mean they're not hiding.
And then
so
life signs. Do any of the planets have significant life signs?
Both have significant life signs on them. The moon is way more centralized. Like you would think that the like maybe it's either like life is, kind of just starting off on this planet and it's like, localized to one biome, for instance. Like maybe it's just in the ocean or what have you. Either that or it is a very localized like group or cluster that's living there. The other one has the junk planet has an abundance of like just life everywhere. So this could be like it's from large scale to small scale life.
Okay. We only have 1 more momentum left, so I'm gonna leave it.
Cool. All right. but you have their exact coordinates. The other group, so you're actively scanning. Um, this is going to be so usually scanning in for like a specific ship is a difficulty 2, I believe. So you'll be at a 3, and you'll be actually at a higher because you're trying to detect a cloaked ship. So this is going to be a difficulty 4, to do like active scans to try to pinpoint where and when this other ship will bloop out if they are indeed coming here. So you have a difficulty 4 task ahead of you. How are you guys doing it?
Oh crap! It's gonna be reason engineering, right? That's usually what scanning is.
It's usually reason science.
I can handle.
Okay. Yeah, you would have a 17.
You are a scientist. We can assist you.
Yeah.
Would research and development help me here?
Not in this instance, no. And you do have the ship assisting as well.
Okay.
But now's the time to add any momentum, have anyone assist you, and tell me how they're assisting. Because remember, all of you plus your NPCs can assist up to a maximum of 5 dice. It
Mhm.
just lowers the every time you add an assist from a person
Mhm.
or an NPC, it gets that much easier.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna help with tactics again to kind of know like where they would most likely come out. I don't know.
Yeah, that I will accept that. You don't
Could be
have a
reasons.
focus for this though.
Yeah.
But this
So
would be reason security.
okay. So 15-1 for me.
The best I can do is yell at people. But I don't know
Okay,
if that'll
so
help here.
rolling 3 dice.
Amy, you
What
might
is the
be able to help.
difficulty?
You could probably actually
yes,
do
I
this
was.
with your astrogation.
Yeah, astro navigation.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was thinking probably try to figure out an idea of where they would go, or like the usual openings through nebulas, I guess.
Yeah, reason con for that.
Using con, that would be 14-5.
Probably want a different color anyway. With yellow.
I tried to get one of the yellow ones, but it wouldn't come out.
All right, there we go. That's your 5 dice. Ev, I believe you're the one rolling this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me just toss this one away. What is the difficulty?
4.
4.
Okay, we got 2, 3, 4,
And
5. I
Indeed.
no
believe.
complications.
Nice.
Nice.
And since you're using
Woo.
the sensors, your special sensors give 1 more momentum because the
Okay.
ship succeeded. And actually,
How about
no,
moving,
you
please?
didn't connect. Yep, that looks right. All right, so yeah, it is. You're waiting there. It is boring as sin. But all of a sudden you think you catch a blip for half a second,
Mm-hmm.
like because you can't actually warp and cloak.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you hit it, you think you detected a warp thing, and then an immediate cloak afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
It is so tight and precise that you don't think anyone who is not actively trying to get this exact scenario would be able to notice.
Mm-hmm. Can we
You
track
got
it then?
at
Or...
least their you got their entry location, so you know
Mm-hmm.
they're here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or at least a cloaked ship has come in the
Mm-hmm.
exact same trajectory. So it'd be a miracle if this wasn't. Like,
Yeah.
but no, you don't actively. That's the point of a cloak drive. You can't
Mm-hmm.
actively uh see them unless you're like doing something to
Mm-hmm.
get their mad. It's hard. Cloaks are jerks. But it's about this maybe like 2 minutes before this happened, Colin. You're like, your ship is pulling up. Your math was impeccable.
Who says that?
Your math was impeccable. You pull up about 2 minutes, and then they before,
Oh, yeah.
and then
Now, if we decloak, the Jem'Hadar ships in the area are going to see us, right?
more than likely, yes.
Is there a way that we could somehow try and break their cloak without turning ours off?
Mm.
Like just shoot a burst of something out of the deflector dish into their path and hope that when they run through it, it illuminates them for a second? Or fire a torpedo with special sensors on it that will track whatever emissions they give off.
Yes. It will be a difficulty 3 if you just want to if you don't want your ship hidden to do it. It'll be difficulty 4 if you want your ship to not be detected in this maneuver.
Okay, how about you guys do it, and I use the Defiance cloaking device to shield you.
Is that possible?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I am going to roll to make an advantage. Reason or control science? Probably control, I would think, since we're
It's
actually
definitely
doing
control.
a thing. All right, so control science. Cloaking technology focus.
Mm-hmm.
Control
Nice.
science is 16.5. What's the difficulty? Oh, 2 to make a...
Yep.
All right, 16.5. 1, 2, 3, and probably 4 for the Defiant. We don't actually have the Defiant pulled up.
We have it somewhere. Where's Federation? Starfleet. Search, because I swear we have a token in here for the card. We don't. Of course we don't.
Yeah, we have the token. I didn't do cards for all of them, especially because like there's the... Oh, you know what? I've got a...
Probably in the main book.
I've
not
actually got a spreadsheet from when I was trying to figure out what like the code was to build your own ships well.
Okay.
Except I can't find it.
Gotta find it. In the meantime, I think you did it. You definitely did it.
I
It's just
definitely
now
did it. It's a matter of whether or not we get
the momentum for
Yeah.
it. Okay, so you made an advantage. What do you want to call it? Like cloak shield or something like that?
Sure. How about double cloak?
Okay. And
Double
then
secret ultra cloak.
and then what you guys can do is now you can roll that difficulty 4. But thing if you wanted to stay hiddensies, and you can tag the advantage for once for free that Colin just made for you to get an additional dice. This would be a tactical start, and then other people can assist how you want. It would be a control security uh got it shipboard tactical systems or of your reverse engineering in this instance, or your whatever it is, research
All right.
and development. I would give you if
Okay.
you wanted assist on the technical side
Um,
or control engineering.
control engineering.
But you can assist me, and I'll.
I am not sure if I should because that would make my roll a 12 with engineering of 1. I am not very good at it.
Okay.
What's the roll? Sorry.
Engineering control.
I mean, any role you guys want to justify, it is just a base of security to do this. Control security.
Oh,
Other
I've
people
also got
can
12.
assist. Like if you could add things by fancy flying or any number of other things. Just justify how you guys are doing this. Problem solve.
Okay.
How about I help you
Um,
with some coordinating efforts like command control?
That would probably be better on my end
Okay.
because yeah.
I'm
So
tagging the cloak thing, so
only one person can assist in this
yeah,
Oh,
if you want the ship's help.
might as well.
If you got better command control, go ahead. Russell.
Yeah.
I only have 11 for command control. So.
I mean, but
There
you
are other ways you can try to
You could
justify
do
that.
piloting for this. I mean,
Yeah, actually, I was gonna justify it by saying I was gonna kind of, since we saw a blip, maybe kind of try to follow the trail, knowing how it kind of what I
yeah
assume it stuff
you could
the direction, things like that.
you could maneuver based off that. That would be a control con.
Yeah, you can go and
Fun.
roll, Amy. It's fine.
So that'd be 15-5.
okay. So 15-5, 17-5 on mine, and then ship.
And then the ship would be weapons. In this instance, science, weirdly. So 14-3.
Okay.
Hot damn. Interesting
Okay.
roll.
So that's 3 plus.
1, 2, 3.
Was the assist a success?
What is Amy's number again?
15.
15-5.
What's the ship's number?
13.
Okay, so yeah, ship plus I got so that's 4.
Plus a complication, though. All right.
Yeah.
So the complication is going to be the other cloaked ship knows where you guys are. But you did manage to stay off the Jem'Hadar's radar.
And we took down their cloak.
For us, the whole thing, it was just to ping him for a moment, right? Like, yeah. You like, so you shoot a thing out and it flashes, and like their cloak, like there's like still activated, but there's like a like a
I think we were
visibly
trying to make them visible to the Jem'Hadar, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Jem'Hadar immediately point their heads towards noses towards that and start flying over, and then started doing their like Polaron scans to try to track down a
Anti-proton
cloak.
scans. I don't know why I remember
Anti-proton.
that.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, so what is going to happen then is I'm going to withdraw. Or actually, so as soon as they start scanning, the something happens. Like all of a sudden, the Jem'Hadar just like head full speed towards the nebula cloud. Not right at you guys, but pretty uncomfortably close, and then like book in toward inwards.
Face of action.
And they cruise right past you.
So they stopped looking for the ship with the Borg on it?
No, it looks like your best guess would be that the ship with the Borg on it just booked it with her cloak still on
Got it. Okay.
into the nebula, and then the Jem'Hadar followed.
We joining the chase?
Yes, but more slowly and from a distance, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna have you roll for this. It's not hard to track them or keep at a distance. They're pretty focused in on what they're doing. And they are headed. Eventually, you will all find yourself. And you put this somewhere. I know you did.
Put what where?
Thing.
Oh.
You made me. That one. Okay.
Although I think we forgot one of the ships I was remembering earlier.
I guess these didn't have names, so I have to unlock them. There we go. All right, so
yeah, I didn't know how many of which varieties, but there's the
No,
terrifying
yeah.
one, the truly terrifying one, and the cannon fodder one.
So this is about June there. Actually, I'm actually gonna do clone. So you pick up one in the nebula as well. And these aren't actually on the board right now. So it is about this order.
Just gonna make the scale a little bit more accurate.
And I gotta get the targ here unlocked because it's actually not. There we go. So yeah, you guys pop in and they're obviously chasing something. And then they start shooting. And
Yeah.
Just scan for any. Should we scan for any transporter signatures?
yes, but that would really.
Well, I would show where we are. Yeah, never mind.
Like it's a risk.
Mhm.
Like you can definitely do it and try to hide, but it is definitely a risk.
What if we were to jam transporters somehow instead.
There is a maneuver for jamming.
There is. I think it's actually under communications. Signals jamming. Oh, that's for communications, though.
I would roll off the same rules, but instead it would be for science. So yeah, you could try to do a jam of teleporters, but again, risky.
I will suggest to them over like subspace or whatever comms is least likely to get intercepted. That they should do it because they are not a official Starfleet vessel, and so if they're detected, it's not as big a deal.
Okay. All right. So this is how I'm gonna run it. It is a 3-way combat. So it is gonna be starting with you guys, then the Jem'Hadar, and then the mystery ship.
Okay. Where's the mystery ship? There's the mystery ship. I am pretty sure that...
It's pretty big.
Nope, I guess not. How did I
The
get that to
scale's
work
wrong.
on the Romulan ships, I wonder?
What? Oh, the cloak?
Yeah.
Well, I can just drag this shit over here.
Yeah, I was able to do it where, like, on the Romulan ships when we were in the conflict, I could change their opaqueness, to make them more transparent when they were cloaked, so they could still be on the board if we needed them.
Oh, you can change the alpha.
Yeah. But it wasn't working on that model for some reason. Not a big deal. Okay. All right, so
Okay, so
generally
what-
speaking, we go first in a combat if there's not a compelling reason why we wouldn't.
Yeah,
what's
you go first.
what's the role for jamming?
It is going to be
Control science instead of control
yes.
engineering, assisted by communications and security by the ship. Difficulty 1, 2, or 3. Oh, I see. Difficulty 1, 2, or 3, the player chooses. The higher the difficulty, the bigger results. Meaning that whatever jamming amount we put out makes it that much harder for them to use their transporters. And they're already going to be like, transporters are usually, I mean, going from a transporter pad to a non-transporter pad on the surface, I think is already going to be difficulty 1 or 2. So if we could throw a 3 on there, so much the better.
What he said.
Okay, control science is Dev.
Think so.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
fine.
handle that. Control science would give me a 16.
Yeah. So we'll assist you.
Okay. Not sure if any of my focuses might help.
For this, no.
Okay, so I am just on a 1 and
So,
Uh,
did you want to set this at difficulty 1, 2, or 3?
think I can handle it 2.
All right. Okay, you also get the ships.
And I'll
anything I can do.
What do you said it was? Attribute and discipline?
Control science.
Control science. Yeah, I think I can only handle 2. I'm not sure if I can get it 1.
well, I mean, we can assist you. Like,
Yeah.
That does eat your
Oh.
turn though.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Do you want to assist or should we just
I'd say
do
no, but I'd say you can use
a momentum?
yeah, momentum.
Okay, I could try using
I
a
was about
momentum
to
for
say I can probably help.
difficulty
Might
Be
not
right
do
back.
much.
Okay, yeah, it's true. Also,
There's actually a lot you can do. There's a command tactic specifically that is amazing that basically lets you uh roll a 0 command and like just build momentum and stuff. Here, I'll give you a extra.
Oh, I got it right here. I was just looking through. Oh, commanding officer. That's different
Yeah,
from what I was looking at.
it is.
Sorry, I'm looking here.
I'm moving it so it's actually working for your.
love how our commanding officer is the Ferengi.
There you go. But there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like if difficulty 2 is not that bad, guys. Like I bet F could handle
Yeah.
it.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
give it a try then.
Are we sure we
And
don't want me to generate momentum first? Or
go ahead if you want.
Okay.
No, this is our
Remember,
first turn.
Okay.
Let's just do this.
Okay. Here we go. That is 1, 2, and I don't know if this is a fail. No,
That's a
that
success.
is the 16. This is an 18. That's a fail. So 3 successes out of 4.
Excellent.
so and you went for difficulty 2, correct?
Mhm.
Difficulty 3. We said we were going with the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were
Cool.
going with that one with the momentum.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. So you have all transporters are screwed with at the moment.
Mhm.
All right, and that is their turn. The big boy is going to shoot, and I'll just, for cinematic reasons, I'm just gonna hit.
Mhm.
And a Federation Prometheus class. These things are evil.
Well, it
Gets
wasn't necessarily. We just wanted a ship that looked Federation while not.
yeah. So it's not actually a Prometheus, but it is a Federation-esque ship. Smaller. Gets knocked out of cloak. And then it's gonna go. It's going to like pull a crazy Ivan. Stay in the same.
he's,
Uh,
he's gonna pull a Panama. Oh, he pulled a Panama.
and then a it's going to shoot at the other ship. And using a Borg cutter.
Oh.
It's not pleasant.
What's this line here?
It's a zone.
Gotcha.
Actually, Colin, if you want to split that into thirds, that'd be great. Actually, sixes? Bring in a sixes for me.
Sorry, the width is based on the image underneath.
Gotcha.
It's fine. All right. And let's just have them roll. I don't want to get too bogged down in the things,
Mhm.
but I will have them do a quick roll and then we'll see. Actually, that was a really good freaking roll. Yeah. The cutter is going to just rip in to this thing's shields. I haven't pulled. Forgot what the cutter, but yeah. I'm going to skip rolling exactly for this instance, but it is going to be not pleasant for them. And it is back to your turn.
I think now you can generate
Now you
momentum.
definitely can.
Go for it. Oh, he just posted that he would be right back. So instead, 16 is going to get the Defiant ready to assist an attack on the what are we gonna call this other ship? The ship with the Borg on it.
Mystery?
Yeah.
Mystery ship.
All right. So just if it seems like things are going wrong, the Defiant can decloak and start attacking the mystery ship. So it's a assist for farther down the line.
Okay. So you're making a advantage. Oh no, you're
No,
doing an
I'm
assist.
an assist. Yeah.
Okay. Cool beans. So you're just prepping for that.
Yep.
And I'm actually gonna put you guys in different quadrants because that's fun. There we go. All right. Well, this ship went. This one is going to move here and actually do an assist maneuver. And it is now top of the round. Your guys' go.
CD, are you back yet? No. Okay.
It'll be quite good.
Well, what else can we do? Who hasn't gone yet? The pilot or the security officer?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys have on your fun little ships? Or fun little sheets, rather?
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I forgot how mean these things were. Ooh. Energy 7, vicious 1 on that cutter.
Hey.
So, I mean, I can roll that one in the meantime. While we're waiting on
I think
CD.
I'm gonna modulate the shields. Which control
Okay.
engineering, or yeah, control security plus structure engineering.
Yeah, just to sort of like prepare for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give it a go.
Title systems count.
Yes, in this instance, I would allow it.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's the difficulty?
I think it's just a 2.
Modulate shields. Yeah, difficulty of 2. +1 resistance, +1 per momentum spent. I mean, God, yeah, you can make our resistance pretty damn high. So, what, you gain 4 momentum? You want to spend half of that and bank the other half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
So our
So
resistance is
3.
now 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put this right next to resistance so we remember. Great. Okay, other ships' turns.
All right. The other little guy is going to move into this Gemhatar attack and take his friend's assist shot And I swear I have his thing there. All right. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that good.
That's an 8, not a 20.
Oh, it's an 8?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then pretty good. Decent. Yeah. All right.
It's just the way that the light is hitting it, I guess.
Yeah, I just hover over to figure out what.
No, that's not bad.
No, it is not. And they have a. This is such a mismatch of technology. All right. There it is. It has a weapons of. Whoa. Okay. These things. This is going to be a much more interesting battle. An 11 piercing 2.
Okay.
So that's 2 for every Starfleet symbol that comes up on the dice. Oh, okay.
Hot damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and piercing 14. So it pierces 14 of the other ship's resistance.
Yeah. Well, that just goes straight in.
Yeah.
God damn.
Okay. I thought those cutters were bad. Damn.
Yeah, those are the ones that, like, early in the Dominion War were blowing through everybody's shields.
Mhm.
I can understand why. Holy shit. Okay.
He also rolled really well.
Yeah, he rolled really good. So yeah, those two rip into that ship. Top of the round. CD back yet?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. It is. You guys have 2 momentum left, and they got nothing.
I'll go ahead and rally if you guys don't mind.
Rally!
Alright, so it's presence command, was it?
Yes.
Alright, so then would workers relation work as a focus?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Cool. So 16.5 on a 0. Wow, I am rolling poorly today, too.
All right, you gain 2 momentum.
I have been consistently rolling 16s.
All right. You,
Okay, well,
Amy,
that
I
does
think you're
bad.
what's left.
Think so. So
Well, doesn't everybody else... did all the other ships go?
Yes, they did.
oh yeah. Oh, mm,
Because they get 1
Oh.
turn for each size of their scale.
Oh, each side of their scale. I misread that.
oh,
All right. So, actually, yeah, this one would go again. And move in really close to it. That would happen last turn because these things scale is 3, I believe. These big guys, yeah. Oh no, scale 2. No, 3. Yeah. Little ones are scale 2. Okay. Well, we'll call this turn a mulligan. They punch into each other for a while. I was a fuck up. But you guys go ahead. They're fighting over there.
Perhaps we should alert the Dominion forces why we are here. I feel like they may be understanding if they know that we are not allied against them.
I'm not very good at the talking though.
What's our Ferengis for?
Yep.
It's Amy's turn though.
Oh yeah.
Um, which was the ship that had the piercing rounds? Was it the Defiant?
No, that was the Gem Hunter battle cruiser, the big one.
They're terrifying.
The Jemadar are the ones we don't want to shoot, right?
Strangely, yes.
For once, yes.
Yeah, let's contact the Gemdor and say, hey, we've been targeting that ship. We believe that there are Warg on it. Would you like what type of assistance would you like?
So you're hailing them.
Yes, pretty much. Because I don't think they understand what we're doing here, right?
Well,
Well,
they
they don't know
you're
we're
yet.
here. But I think we should just stay
All of it?
hidden. But
Up to you guys.
You know what? That Gemdar does not seem like it needs help based off those piercing rounds. Does the other ship look pretty bad?
I mean, it's beat up for sure. It definitely got ripped through that shield for a moment, but
Okay. Now, where's our ship again? I'm sorry, I'm having trouble
you're
seeing.
over here.
Okay. Is there a way we can move maybe in this quadrant to the left? I mean, up ahead. Okay.
You could
And
definitely move that
want
quadrant.
to, yeah. Still cloak, but I want to position ourselves to attack. If the yeah, I want to. Can we attack and still be shielded? I mean, cloaked. Sorry.
No,
no.
but you can you can change your thing to attack pattern. This is a daring con, difficulty
Okay.
2, and it helps the weapons con when you want to shoot.
Okay, so I'll do that. Let's see. During con, that's
Tank pattern alpha.
this would be piloting, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that would be 14.5 for me. Use the red dice. This is just 2, right?
Plus a chip.
Plus your ship.
Which one's
So-
the ship die again?
This one
Thank
that
you.
I'm dropping
All
right
right.
now.
Let's go.
That blue one doesn't.
1, 10, and 20.
Looks that way.
Oh, you might want to re-roll that 20. I can't remember the exact roll.
You have to if you want to use it, you have to reroll everything.
I'll
So you
re-roll
did it.
everything.
Really?
That,
Sure,
looks,
that one's really nice.
Yeah, you got 3 there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me read that.
That
That just
20 is
adds
just a
three.
complication.
yeah.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'll take the complication.
All right.
That one is too good. So.
All right. Now top of the round. You guys go again.
I never used my assist.
I don't think I did anything this round.
I just generated momentum. Do you want me to generate more momentum if we don't have a plan?
I'm going to re-up the jamming on them. I don't know how long that lasts, but I don't want them teleporting off of the.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Difficulty
yeah, go ahead.
3.
Give it a roll. Difficulty 3 again? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to spend momentum. I can just generate more.
I already did.
Ah.
So 1 complication, and this was, what did we say? Control science, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So 16. Damn it. Okay, so that 17 doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. I still make it. Didn't generate any momentum. But they have a additional difficulty 3 to their roll to try and use transporters.
Okay. Alright. Now because I skipped a bunch of their turns. It's gonna be the Jem'Hadar again. So the little one is going to roll an assist here, or make an assist for next turn, and then it is the Federation, quote unquote, Borg ship. It's going to go, and they are going to. Two things are going to happen. There is a weak hail, general hail, on a Federation frequency. The other thing that is happening is they are shooting again at that Jem'Hadar ship, and we are going to give them thing, and I go. Not a good roll. Not a good roll, and they miss and make a complication for themselves. Actually, that works. The complication is the comm signal. So both your guys' ships are getting hailed.
Is it our turn now?
It is indeed your turn.
You guys mind if I do my talkie talk?
Go for it.
All right. I'll go ahead and answer the hail.
All right. So you see a guy like jammed into a Jeffries tube. He is what's the species again? I can't remember their name.
Oh, the Akarian?
Karian, yeah.
Arkarian.
Like saying he goes, "Oh, thank God you you answered. Please, I have I can drop their shields for just a second, but teleport me out of here."
Can I
Oh
get
yeah.
a cold reading on this guy to make sure he's not like secretly going to kill us if we teleport him out?
Oh, Dan recognizes him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, Vivek. Yeah. I mean.
Yeah, you've worked with him before, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
If Dan gives me the nod, I'll say, "Of course, we'll do what we can."
Yeah.
And then let me look at commanding officer reference because I believe I can actually add my command discipline for assisting with tasks.
You can. It is on the command sheet there.
Ha 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 ha. My biggest weakness. All right. Yeah. So I guess I'll use my turn to direct whoever's going to do the teleporter.
Okay.
Because I
We-
think we would have to roll for the teleportation thing, right?
Yes, you do.
Cool. All right. And then I think that'll be my turn.
Great. I'm not gonna roll everything that's happening over here, but shit's happening over here. So the Jem'Hadar are ripping into this thing, just do another one of those big shots. The two smaller, or the small one and the big one shoot simultaneously, and just like another big gouge on the side of this ship.
Okay, let's get.
They didn't need our help, did they?
And then the Federation ship starts flying straight towards the big Jem'Hadar ship.
Oh no.
Well, we
And
got
is
our.
ramming it. And you guys can go now.
Yeah, let's get Vivek out of there.
So what would be the roll to operate the teleporter?
Without a pad on his end, it's a difficulty up 1, so I think it's difficulty 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus the. Yeah, you're right. No, it's difficulty 3 because of the jamming.
I want to use momentum so we don't screw this up.
Yeah, I don't know who should be going this turn.
What's the
Yeah.
Oh,
what
wait, no.
what
I think it might be higher difficulty because you guys are jamming shit.
No pad on one side, pad on the other side. Is that right?
Mhm.
Or pad on both
Yes.
sides.
1 pad.
So that's difficulty 1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus
So it'll be
the
difficulty
jamming makes it difficulty 4. Is there anything else that's making it harder?
Nope, difficulty 4.
Okay.
I mean, what's the
Okay.
attribute and discipline? What's it take?
Control engineering.
Yep.
Oh, cool. That means I get to use control command. I'm good at that.
Yeah, you can.
Would it help at all if I use sensors? Maybe a sensor sweep.
I think we're already at max die if we spend any momentum.
Okay.
Because I'm
Okay.
adding one.
And I assume you guys want to add one more?
Mhm.
Alright. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Spend your momentum.
Would any of my focuses help here? Workers' relations?
No, not in this instance.
Okay.
Who's actually doing the roll? Was it Ev? I think his engineering is.
I've also got
Pretty
a.
I think
There's a
All right.
NPC transporter operator.
Yeah, not me. The engineering is a business.
He's got a 14-4.
I think he's going to be the best then at that.
Probably
Okay.
the best at this.
Well, someone roll.
I'll go and roll since I'm right up here. Oh, we're already at max die here.
Oh wait, yeah. Who's got the blue dice out there?
That would be the transport officer, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm the red dice and then ship dice.
Holy shit!
Wow.
2, 3,
What
4,
are the
5, 6,
chances of that?
7.
1 in 20 times 20 would to 400, 600.
8.
No, 800. Yeah, on three dice rolled at the same time, it's 1 in 800.
Well,
No, 8,000. 1 in 8,000.
Can we clip this?
I really want this guy to live.
Okay.
Yeah, holy crap. That's the first time I've seen that shit happen.
Yeah, I mean,
Same.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, you get him out.
We need to promote that transport officer.
He killed it.
Yeah.
Still getting a bonus.
All right. So as this is as you guys are teleporting out, the two ships collide with each other and start like somersaulting towards the planet.
Oh no, those are heavy. That's like a. Oh, this might be an extinction. Ooh. Razador doesn't know enough about science, but I know enough that that might be an extinction level event right there.
No, not an extinction level event. But there are a couple ships. Colin, you can delete those. I'm calling this combat.
Hold on. Is this planet the one surrounded? Is it surrounded with junk or no?
Yep.
Mhm.
Is there a way we can like maybe push some junk so that it could like block or
Ooh.
burn up in the atmosphere or something? I don't know.
You know what? I'm just going. 16 is just going to order the Defiant forward to decloak and to use its tractor beam to prevent the ships from falling into the atmosphere.
You can get one of them. The Targ would have to do the other.
All right, let's decloak and tractor beam it away so that there is no. I don't know if it's a, whatever this event that is not an extinction event is gets prevented.
I mean, yeah, gods. All right, so I'm gonna be a jerk face and use 2
Mhm.
threat on both of you.
Mhm.
Or 2 threat in total. So 1 on each
Mhm.
to make this task one harder. So you guys are going to each have a. You're normally tractoring is difficulty 2. I upped it for threat for difficulty 3. I'm also
Mhm.
going to say the environmental hazards around here are going to make it a difficulty 4 total.
Okay,
So you
I'll do
both
the
need to do
roll
a
because it's
4
control
tractor beam.
security.
Yep.
Oh, it's control security?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Tractor beam is technically a weapon.
3, 14. Okay. Uh. Okay, I was gonna roll those, but
Oh, sorry. You're gonna.
We'll
Oh, that's
start
right.
with
You're the one.
Defiant.
That's right.
because yeah. Yeah. So that's.
Which ship were you going for, Colin?
I feel like the Defiant has the more modern tractor beam, so I'll do the Jem'Hadar ship.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a complication.
And complication. These are gone. So that seems over. Okay.
Unless I have a. Nope. No focus.
All right. So I'm gonna say, actually, instead of a complication, uh, let's do roll a 2 damage challenge dice. So 2 dice damage straight to the hull.
Myal?
Yeah.
Only 2?
This is straight to the structure though. Not like shields or anything.
So that's 3 damage. That's.
Mine. I'm gonna say this gets right through resistance too.
Okay. That's still not a.
Lot.
Well, I mean, it's 3 stress. If I take 2 more, I'll get a single breach.
Okay, I'm fine with that. So yeah, on top of this 2 stress you already had for
The
the rough
Defiant.
ride. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about those. Okay, so then take a breach to the structure. Which I believe I'll have to bring the book up, but I believe the structure is the one that you can get killed with enough breaches, but the earlier breaches are surprisingly not.
That's like cracks.
Yeah. Well, some of them, like weapons, like, oh, you can't use the weapons until.
Someone fixes it.
Yeah. Communications, weapons, structure. Okay. Impact. The ship shudders, power conduits rupture, consoles explode, and personnel are hurled around. Oh, somebody could get hurt. Roll a d6 if an effect is rolled. A random character on the ship, player character, or an important NPC is injured.
Nope. No effect.
That's it.
Cool. Okay. So, but you have a breach on the ship now.
Yeah, just one though.
Cool.
It will take.
You did the classic shaky cam moment.
Yes. Shimmy.
Shimmy. Okay. And then we have but you do grab it. Now the Targ grabbing their ship.
The shields on are the shields down on it?
I mean, yeah.
Gonna shoot a quantum torpedo at it.
Stop
Think
it
that
from,
will work?
crashing into the
I'm
flying
sorry, is
cars.
the other ship the one that we're trying to. The one we think is. Did the Jem'Hadar ship already get saved?
Yeah.
Okay, that was the one he saved. Got it.
Yeah, but do you really want that ship to crash into the planet?
If what's on this planet is what I think is on this planet, no, we do not want the ship to crash.
Exactly. So
Well, I was hoping to like pulverize it, but yeah, I guess. All right, we can tractor beam it, I guess.
You can
tractor
shoot
beam
it.
it, and then yeah, you could do
You're the
it.
one on tactical. Do what you
Mhm.
want.
You could tractor beam and shoot it. You know, it's just, you're the defense guy.
You have a quantum torpedo. It's your call. That gives me a threat, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Do what you
Yes.
will.
Yeah. Oh, let's tractor beam it. I'll use
Okay.
a momentum. The ship helps.
Single momentum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're down to 2 now.
No, I already
Oh, you
took
already
it
did
away.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
yes,
right.
control. All right, so 17.5.
Yep. And again, this is difficulty 4.
Yeah.
How much?
1, 2, 3, probably.
3. Yep.
Oh, I could re-roll
So
it.
if you want to reroll it, you have that one.
Mhm.
I would allow I can do this.
Well, it's not. I can do this
Oh,
anymore.
it's not there anymore.
It's probably like a, something about discretion being the better part of valor. But
You actually might not have a value for this. No. You don't have one. You miss.
Shit.
And the ship goes tumbling, tumbling, tumbling down. And you immediately have two smaller Jem'Hadar vessels swarming you two.
Hmm.
And something's coming out of the wreckage, pulling out from the other side of the planet.
I'll just get on the blower and like, this is the USS Defiant in pursuit of a rogue Federation vessel. If any of you can reach that ship before it crashes into the surface, it needs to be tractored immediately.
It's got Borg.
A Vorta pops up on the screen and goes, I know you. You
No.
do know him.
Oh shit.
This is the same Vorta you
Yeah.
guys rescued from the Badlands, who was marooned on a ship for
Hmm.
5 years.
Yep, we saved his life.
It's
I may
really
have also
important that
co-packed him,
that ship not crash into the surface. Like, blow it into smaller pieces if you have to.
He'll roll a talkie talk.
Can I assist?
Can you do it?
I can do the talkie talk, yes.
He doesn't know. This time I am gonna actually say that Colin does need to do it because he's the one that he knows. Everyone else on this ship is not known. So you can assist, but Colin, this one's you.
Okay, I will assist. Persuasion, bargaining, all that jazz.
Yep. And diplomacy, you got the tag.
Diplomacy. Yeah, so, Presence Command, 16.5.
Oh shit. You know what I should have done was spend my determination.
Probably because the difficulty was 2.
Well, now I guess I have to spend it on a reroll instead. Resistance is never futile.
I'll allow it.
That's 2 for me.
That it's 2. Oh, 3 then.
3. Yep.
3.
All right. He'll say, fire the weapons at it, and the ship like ducks, dodges some debris, and just reams into this thing. Like, just absolutely like cuts into it, and there's a explosion, and it goes off into a bunch of little pieces. And
what was this guy's
they're
name? I
still,
don't remember.
I don't remember either. We'll just rename him. It will be J. Finn.
If I were to tell you that there were Borg on board that ship, do you know? Do you understand? Is this the same version of the Vorta that we saved?
I mean, he wouldn't know you otherwise.
Okay, that's fair. God, that guy was more than half crazy.
Seems to be all right now.
Eh.
This isn't the big ship you're talking to, by the way.
Oh, okay. Are your people familiar with the Borg?
We gleamed it from reconnaissance from your databases.
Okay, then you know how important it is that any wreckage that makes it to the surface be scoured.
So the guy you guys teleported on bursts onto the Targ's bridge
Mhm.
and yells, "The pods!"
What pods? What's up, baby?
He goes, "They loaded something onto the escape pods."
Oh yeah, we should probably find those and shoot them.
Yeah, did we detect them?
Give me a scanning. Difficulty 5.
Ever, you roll.
Yeah.
I'll support.
Okay. What do you need me to roll? Science something?
Probably control science.
I can
Yep.
do that. 16. Don't think research works.
Should momentum be used? Or...
We used it.
Yeah, we used
Okay,
it.
never mind.
All right, so mine is the yellow die, and that's going to be 16 4, I assume. Let me make sure I actually have. Unless tactical analysis works, I don't have it. Tara?
You do not.
Okay, so I've got 16-1. Everoth, what's your number?
I got control science is 16.
Do you have a
16-1. Yep.
focus? Okay. And then the
I'm not sure if my focus works. I only have like xenobiology, research, empathy. Don't think like tactics works here.
sensor
It does
science, I imagine, for the ship?
Yep.
Oh, wait. If I'm assisting, I literally always have a focus now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
All right. Go ahead and roll, Ever. Go ahead and roll, Ever.
Or Colin, you roll.
Okay.
That's
Haha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
holy shit! How do you guys keep doing this?
God damn.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, because it's 7 plus 1 momentum. We're not in combat, so just 1 momentum. Not in combat, so just 1 momentum. So 8.
I hate your guys' dice tonight. This always happens.
Okay.
All right. So you scan them all in the pods. It looks like they dropped them as the ship was ramming into the other one
hmm
to hide among the bits and pieces that were flying off because
hmm
ramming. They are scattered about, so there's a total of 12 of them. You think that's all of them?
I mean, as many successes as we got, that should be.
Yeah, damn well better be all.
All right, and I'm sorry, where did you say they were?
Scattered around among the wreckage, floating down to, or heading straight for the planet. So, this is gonna be hard. So, I'm going to set, because you're flying among a bunch of shit, This is going to be extended task. If you can convince the Jem'Hadar to help, good luck. That would be a maneuver in itself. Extended task 6-3.
Okay. 6-3.
6-3.
I will start by computing all of their trajectories and passing the information to the other two ships. God, 6. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get 6 successes.
Not 6 successes. Sorry. 3-6.
Oh, okay.
3-6.
Got it.
3-6.
1, 2, 3, and another complication.
Okay.
But I got it. And so that's going to be 8 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did 2 breakthroughs.
Okay. Who's next? With their ridiculous rolls.
Uh,
I'll go next to shoot him.
Oh, any way I can help?
I mean, this is an extended task, so you each get one go at this. Difficulty 3, and just justify me how you're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Razador
still
convincing
stay-
the Jem'Hadar to help us would be really helpful, and that would be in your
Oh, yeah.
wheelhouse.
Actually, yeah, let's do that first.
Could I try a science reason and try to use my empathy to try and communicate the necessity of the cooperation at this moment?
Not the Xeno, but I'll allow pack tactics.
Got it. Yeah, I'll give it a try. Could I use some momentum? Maybe I can get a few successes for that.
I mean, do whatever you guys
Wait.
want.
Let's. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to use pack tactics to get Jim Hadar to assist us.
Oh no, sorry, I
No.
misunderstood what you said. I thought you were
No.
doing science to like track the Borg or something like that.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I think Razador should do the convincing, shouldn't he? He can maybe sciencey up some stuff.
Okay, I'll guess I'll just go with science reason to try and locate that board with pack tactics.
All right, so yeah, you're like logicking out their patterns or something like
Mhm.
that with that. So go ahead, and
That's 517.
you get the ship too. So,
Okay,
here you go.
no.
Oh, I didn't mean to drop it there, but it dropped.
Don't worry. I have 4 successes.
Nice.
We're
And
rolling
we only
good
needed
tonight.
3. Yeah, we are.
You guys are rolling stupid good.
All right, so then roll 3d6 plus 1 for each whatever your amount of discipline is. So you're rolling science. I think your science is 5.
Uh-huh.
So roll 8d6 or 8 of the challenge dice.
Okay. Rolling. I got
2.
1, 2, 3 star symbols and 3 more points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you do 2
Oh,
more,
5.
and is that part of it?
I don't know.
I don't think
One,
so.
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you also
Wait a
do two work or two breakthroughs, and there's one additional work. So we only need so there's one work towards the next breakthrough, and two more breakthroughs that we need.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
I guess I will try to ask the Jem'Hadar for help. So, presence command?
Yep. No ship help.
Okay. Just any of my talking points?
Diplomacy.
Yeah.
And you can always spend momentum.
Yeah,
You
might
keep
as well
generating
spend.
the damn stuff.
Yeah, might as well spend one momentum. Because I've been generating a good amount of it. That is 4.
Yeah, you convince the board to assist at least temporarily. They stop pointing their weapons at you and will assist. Now go ahead and roll your success. So what's your thing? 5? So 8?
Yeah. 4, 5, 6,
1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8. So you also do 2.
Of course you do.
Yeah, and that's 6 breakthroughs.
All right. So yeah, you guys go through and like clean those up. Like just rip through it. Fancy flying, shooting them down. Like one gets dramatically close to the planet's surface, but you go in just in time, swoop down, and like bang pow. This is the most. I thought I had a challenge for you guys, but apparently not with those damn rolls.
Every
Let's
time
put
I
this way.
Good.
Sorry, go on.
Well, I always think that we're doing something wrong with those, and I always go back and read the book. I'm like, no, we're doing them right. I don't like those challenges for what they are for some reason.
Well, it wasn't even that. It was like the teleport out at like a difficulty 5.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you rolled like freaking 3 1s.
Yeah, oh god, if I end up attending that Saturday campaign ever off and all the other players are going to destroy me. Because this was all my luck for the week.
uh so yeah, you are going to get, after this is all said and done, you are getting surrounded, both of your ships. And then you are getting hailed by the big ship this time.
Uh-huh.
Alright, time to do some talky talk.
You see a face of a changeling, smooth. He's wearing brown clothing, like, and just looking very neutral at you, but the most hint of pissed off, like an undertone of pissed off.
I'll let him
Before you say anything. Oh, you're already on it.
No, you go ahead.
Before you say anything, we had a really good reason for being here.
I am patiently, eagerly awaiting that reason.
We had a group of Borg escape, and as we pursued them, they went through the Bajoran wormhole. We pursued them and arrived just in time to see them ram your ship. Um,
And
Sin-
the reason this was a Federation ship that did the ramming?
unsure
Of
at
course
this
it was
time.
Borg. Because, of course, a Borg ship encroaching on our territory would be Federation for some reason.
While that's a Federation design, it is not a model that I am familiar with, and it does not have any of the hallmarks of a Starfleet vessel. There's still a lot that we don't know about.
Raz, so I'm gonna stop you right here, there, Colin.
Okay.
If you want to make the roll, you can keep talking. Otherwise, it's
I, that would literally be an 8-1 for me. So please shut me up.
Yeah, Razador will shut up. 16 and just go. Excuse me, sir. So we're not 100% sure why the Borgs took over that ship. What we do know is that they infiltrated some of our stuff. We destroyed a Borg queen?
Yeah.
Cool. I just can't remember the terminology. A Borg queen, and then we found that a cloaked ship jumped away after we did that. We proceeded to pursue. We came here. We are currently investigating why exactly they had a Federation designed ship, and we would be willing to work alongside you in order to figure out such things.
roll it. Difficulty 3, 4. 4.
Or
5. I'm spending all my threat. 5. Screw you guys.
okay, would this count as a negotiation?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, bargain. I can re-roll this if I need to. All right. I'm going to spend. Anyone mind if I spend 3 momentum? Or how much momentum do we need? How much momentum?
For 2 extra dice, cost 3.
Okay. Anyone mind if I spend 3 momentum?
Go for it. We have plenty.
Do it.
All right. Diplomacy. So 16.5. This would be a bad time for my luck to run out. That is 4. Looks like I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to use bargain to re-roll that because I can
Okay.
re-roll my next persuasion. That is 5.
Okay.
Woo!
We will as this is in our territory, we will do the investigation and we will send information via the station that you have on our side of the wormhole. But we will gladly let you leave without any harm to either of your vessels for coming into our space in clear violation of the treaty.
Thank you. You are most kind.
I'm going to send them everything that the Defiant has on the Borg. And
Okay.
whatever files we have that show the Gemma Borg that we fought.
Including the Borg Queen.
And the Borg Queen, but just like letting them know that, hey, like we already kind of came across. Obviously, The Borg know who you are, even if you haven't come across the Borg yet.
Literally, Borg for the past few episodes. Might as well send them over information.
Yeah.
All right. And then you
And
were
the map
not
of the
so
Borg transwarp network that Janeway brought back did show they had at least one outlet in the Gamma Quadrant. Now, granted, that has been destroyed, but
But yeah, and they will politely, aggressively move their ships to escort you out of their space.
that's fine.
We will willingly go along with whatever they need. They are scary.
All right, and you warp away for a bit. And then I'll allow you guys, because this is a second maneuver. At this point, you can get the transwarp thing again. It's not pleasant to bubble them in, but you do it. I'm gonna just say kind of shakes your hull up a little bit more, and you take a little bit more damage. So your ship is gonna need at least a week or two in repair mode at the station.
Well, we have my ship as a backup if we need it.
I mean, you can always go out with damage too.
No, that wouldn't.
Isn't the Defiant ship someone else's ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh.
belongs to Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
But you go back as you guys are starting to head back. That lieutenant who you just got is staring off into space, like middle distance, and just go, "This is going to be one hell of a report."
well, welcome to the command decks.
I look at Vivek. I'm like, if he's involved, there might not even be any reports. Official reports.
Actually, that's very true. But he's on board the other ship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to him at all? He is currently sitting on your ship, looking the bridge, looking white as a sheet.
Like, so what? What were you doing on that ship? A long time. Still
He
working
looks
for
at you.
the Federation.
He gives a smile, nods, and goes, "We had an incident on board.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken care of."
Okay. This guy saved my life a few times, so I'm not like, but like, yeah. As much as I don't like the Federation, I like this guy. And I'm totally not biased because he was me in the last game, but but no, I'll just kind of be like, okay, just the Borg are dangerous, right? Yeah.
He nods.
Yeah, okay. Or any other men in black that, try to keep them from doing things too stupid.
We know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then he's gonna stand up, brush himself off a little. "I am hungry. I am going to go to uh your mess. Your
Good
mess."
idea.
As the ship like
I
shakes and
like,
shudders and makes a
yeah.
squealing sound.
All right, I'll buy you a drink or get you a drink. I just hang out with him.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Any other scenes you guys want to do while on your way home?
Rezdor will just simply say, "You guys are going to put me in an early grave with all this."
So they
Oh, actually,
right?
I did have a scene I wanted to do.
Sure.
Once we get back home, I will call all of my mercenaries and just simply say, "Go to general security stuff. Don't worry about the assassin anymore."
For
Let
now.
it come to me.
Okay. Oh, because you'll just sucker punch him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's done. He's done running away.
All right. You know what? I'm going to suction up this scene. We can have any scene you guys want. We also have our. But yeah, they'll stop the sorry, my brain's malfunctioning. They will no longer be like escorting you actively and searching for that assassin on your request.
Yeah, they can just go do general security stuff around the station.
Right. That's all I had planned, except for a couple smaller things. While you, but do you guys want any other scenes to talk about stuff? Question anyone? Talk to the head of the station? Anything like that?
Anyone? So, has the head of the station have any new information for us after we come back?
Well, I was to say, well, things we didn't actually get the platforms, but
Here, let's just do that scene.
yeah.
We still get that day off though.
We did stop a Borg insurrection.
Mhm.
Maybe.
She is currently not here. So, you didn't bring back any weapons platforms.
We haven't brought any weapons platforms back yet.
Yeah, we ran into a lot of issues.
We've been to the Gamma Quadrant and back.
She raises an eyebrow at that, or an eye ridge
There were
at that.
Borg. They're first of all, we need to destroy all the remnants of the frickin' Borg cubes.
That's
Some of them got
still that is still currently being negotiated. The Ferengi have claimed
they got into our ship and were taking it over.
There was a queen.
There was a queen in our med bay, and there's other ones that have been gestating or whatever.
Brought in a Federation design ship. Oregon pods.
She is rubbing her temples and says, "I still can't destroy them yet. They are the parts are being again claimed by several groups, and we will be more cautious. I am with you about destroying it, but it will be coming up to the vote with the first council meeting." But I'm glad you guys managed not to get assimilated.
Yeah, there was some close calls, but thankfully we knock on wood.
Can we still get at least one day off?
After we get the weapons
This-
platforms.
At this
Yeah.
point, I will hold off on the weapons platforms. We'll find another way.
Well, the Klingons were
I
going
mean,
to
we
send
could
us
do it.
some.
We just had to fix our ship a little bit.
For now, let's give your ship a triple, quadruple check to make sure that
Mhm.
there's nothing left that will try to assimilate the entire station. Shall we?
Oh yeah, and probably anyone else who was docked here during the battle.
Just really got to the entire station.
She will nod and then, well, if you'll excuse me, and then right as that happens, the door behind breaks open or not breaks open, but opens up, and
Mhm.
Borath, the second in command here, rushes
Mhm.
in and goes, "Jet, why aren't you watching the feeds?"
Oh God, what now?
She goes, "What feeds?" And he goes, "You haven't heard? They've discovered um Damar's a heir from Damar. Um, for those of you who don't know, Damar was the head of the Cardassians during the while the Dominion was while they were holding the Dominion,
Mhm.
and he eventually became a rebel leader and led Cardassia against them, and
And
was kind of like
they found what about him?
they found one of his heirs,
Oh, gotcha.
and she's currently speaking on the airways.
Well, guess I better look.
Yeah, they'll walk over to a pad and open it up, and she is standing there looking, smiling, and going, "I have finally been able to come out of hiding now that the Dominion threat is 100% over. As you can see from these papers, the Cardassian government has verified my identity and through genetic testing, and I am ready to follow in my father's footsteps and make Cardassia the best it can be."
Mm.
It continues on for a while,
Mhm.
and you guys are looking at the feed, and the four of you, or all of you, notice there is someone standing behind her
Mhm.
that you've met several times.
Demore.
Demore, smugly, giving a little bit of a smile. And then, unless any of you want to say anything, that's a good time to cut.
I think that is a good time to cut.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect right there.
Sounds good.
Well, this is Star Trek Adventures, Empok Nor. I was your host, or we'll go from backwards order today. We had Amy,
I played Bird, the pilot.
anything else you want to say? Nope.
Still want that vacation.
Still want that vacation.
Priorities.
We had CD,
Hi, I'm CD. I played Razador. I've used up all my luck for a while.
you guys have better have used up your luck. Jeebas.
Yeah.
We had Ever,
Hello, I was Sever. Play your scientific support Klingon here. Maybe next time he will do a little bit more than since it was all in space and emergency.
we had Tom,
Hey, I'm Tom. I played Dan, the ex Starfleet tactical officer who, with everything going on, might want to keep his dip his fingers back in, dip his toe back in, and get it, figure out what's going on with his old friends.
and we had Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I played Lieutenant Commander 16, who was briefly in charge of the Defiant. That's kind of exciting.
And I was Terry, your GM. Thank you all for watching. We will catch you this weekend for our GURPS game our GURPS sci-fi game that we're running. And catch us next Thursday for more Star Trek. And cut to a female changeling walking down a hallway, turning a corner, and entering a lab with a bunch of Vorta working in it, and some Jem'Hadar Borg pieces, as long as full bits, like in examination areas and things. And she goes, "How is progress going?" And when the Vorta goes, "They're very interesting indeed. The designs are much stronger and have the capability to mature even faster than we've already designed, as well as other bonuses." And then the changeling nods and looks over and says, "What about her?" And then there's like a torso of a Borg queen with one arm missing. And he goes, "Still don't know how she's not dead, and she's still not talking." And then the changeling looks and says, "We'll see how long that lasts." Cut to credit, or end scene. Thank you for watching. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, everybody.